Okay, I'm here with Andrew Braun, who's kind of the boss around here these days, and we're going to do a little tour of ICYA. So what is this we're seeing?
This is our outside of the building. We are looking from Salter and Aberdeen here.
In the heart of the North End, across the street from Luda's Deli, the most delicious food in the North End.
And here we are on the sidewalk on Salter looking up. And this is our main entrance into the bridge.
This is kind of for people who have a little bit of familiarity with Inner City Youth Alive, but never been around. We haven't introduced the place for a long time. So new Facebook friends, this is what it's like. This is the yard where we play basketball, the bridge drop in. You can see there's times there when youth come and hang out when it's non-COVID time.
Yeah, and then they would just come in through the door here. They could play basketball inside. There's a canteen area, pool table, foosball, and the kids are welcome, all kids in the neighborhood, just to come in, climb on the climbing wall, hang out.
So we've had to transition a lot of things, as you can see right here. Right now, nothing's happening to drop in as far as kids coming and dropping in and hanging out and having fun, because we are delivering food on kind of a mass scale. Here you see our operations where people are starting to put together some hampers.
Yeah, so they are cooking meals. They are putting together hamper packages that have toilet paper in them, that have pre-cooked meals, that have cereal and a bunch of different prep stuff by this wonderful team here.
That's Melvina Gibosh right there. She's a superstar. You should check out her Facebook videos of her shoving her husband's face into various foodstuffs and him doing the same. It's entertaining. And Jen and Jess, these are some of our staff. We did some toilet paper selling.
And here's Camara.
We are delivering packages to families. These are the hampers, and we got hampers over there. And eggs.
And masks.
Meals. Yeah.
You're rocking the mask, but Camara's not rocking the mask.
So Camara is just kind of giving us an overview of all the stuff that they're doing. There's Ronald coming out of the freezer area. So these are all the things that are going into each of those hampers.
He's live.
All right,
Live
I'm getting some food for Melvina because we got to get this food out the door.
They came to rescue me.
This is our fearless leader. He makes things keep happening, like when stuff has to be lifted out of the freezer.
He just goes for it and
gives
I'm bringing the
gives
meat.
her.
I'm bringing it.
He's from Rosenort, and they're like, good with the muscles and the lifting.
So now the staff are all getting together and loading up our vans. So we have 5 teams that have been going out, and each vehicle has between 20 to 30 hampers in each. And so in teams of 2, they go to each house, knock on the door, drop a hamper off the front step back a couple meters, and then greet the people as they answer the door.
Here's Melvina again. You're kind of getting a look at like the ICYA Avengers team, pretty much. Bree Friesen and Harvey Rempel.
Some volunteers from the St. Aidan's Christian School are there too.
And I think last week we put out altogether how many? How many hampers?
Altogether, we did about 250 hampers.
That's a lot of hampers. What kind of food?
We had donated meats, we had lettuce and potatoes, all those kind of things. And here we got Melvina doing a pep talk for us all. Close up of Matt.
Make this happen. 125 hampers going out today. Wow. And then 120 activity packs.
Activity packs. What's activity packs?
So those are little craft books and coloring books and crayons. Last week was these little bean plants that kids would grow, and then they're going to take pictures of their bean plants and send them to us.
Keeping kids engaged, not only fed, but also kids who are sitting at home feeling bored, looking for things to do, making sure their minds and hearts are engaged as well. Mm-hmm. And then we have a fleet of vehicles.
Yeah, and so they all go out one by one and in their teams of 2, and that's where they've gone to. Last week, I think it was 125 different households.
And Camara with the twirl. And off they went on a sunny Thursday afternoon and got everything delivered. Why are we giving away all this food? That's not something we usually do.
Yeah, we're not a relief organization. We're a development organization, and Simply, we're doing it because the community's asked for it.
It's a weird time.
It's a weird time.
It's a weird time. We usually focus on sort of long-term community development change, but in this strange time, people are having needs that aren't the regular needs, as everybody knows too well. So we're finding ways to meet those needs.
And we've been told by some families in the neighborhood that the food bank and a bunch of other places are so overrun as the need is so great. So we're just trying to help out little ways that we can.
And that's it. So ICYA, come down, come volunteer, come check us out. Maybe play some basketball, get your kids involved.
Find us on Facebook, interact and chat with our team when you can, and we'd love to hear from you.